Hey kids, welcome back to String Cheese and Applesauce, where today we are going to do another build. It is this Lego Chima Speedorz set. This set is the Bat Strike. It is set number 70137 and comes with 101 pieces. This set was released in 2014. It says 101 pieces. On Brickset, it's calling it out as 97 pieces. Either way, it's around 100 pieces. There's always extra pieces, and I don't ever count the pieces to verify anyway, so who's counting? So I already did one of these sets. Make sure to check us out, String Cheese and Applesauce, on Instagram. We're doing pictures of these as we build them, although the videos are going to be posted well after the pictures are on Instagram. So if you really want to stay up to date with everything we're doing and what we have coming up on our videos, make sure to follow us on Instagram, String Cheese and Applesauce. Okay, let's get right into this. Now, I built one of these earlier today, and if you watched that one, it was the Gorzon's Banana Bash. You may know by now that I have 3 of these that I'm building, all on the same night. The videos aren't going to go up on the same night, but building 3 of them because I got them at our local grocery store that sells Legos. They're clearancing them out for 50% off. Now, I know these Speedorz are not hard to find, especially on Amazon. They seem to be on 50% off at all times. So, I normally wouldn't buy them, but it was kind of an impulse thing, and you know, $6 for 100 pieces isn't too bad. So let's go ahead and see what we got on the inside. Of course, we have our instruction book. We have the cards that correspond with the game. We have the wheel assembly that, we saw this already from the other Speedorz. So the wheel assembly comes in its own separate bag. So we have that, and then we have 2 other bags, big bag and a small bag. Let's go ahead and bust this open, and I'm also going to, since this is a pretty small set, we're going to look at the pieces and talk about any rare and or unique pieces to this set. So the first thing we want to look at is the minifigure. So this is I have my computer right in front of me. What am I doing? This is Blista. I like that name, Blista. So Blista is in 2 sets. This set and the other one is Laveritus's Outland Base from 2014. So they're both 2014 sets. And what makes them typically unique is the printing on the legs and the torso. They're normally the new piece. So let me look at the part inventory here. Well, the legs are in 2 sets, yeah. So that's basically it in the headpiece. So here's the headpiece. So the headpiece and the legs are in 2 sets, the 2 sets that we just mentioned. The torso is actually seen in one other set. What other set would the torso be in? Okay, so the torso is in the Wing Striker, Raptor's Wing Striker. Came out earlier this year. And then of course the head is seen in the only other 2 sets. So that's cool. You get a kind of a semi-rare minifigure. I should zoom out a little bit so you can at least see what's going on here. I'm just building away without even caring about you kids. Sorry about that. I fixed it. Now you can see what's going on. So of course the Chima figures have some sort of armor assembly typically, and then on the back here on the armor assembly you see you've got these 2 studs, and what we do is we put on these modified plates with clips, and that will give us something to clip our bat wings to, which are right here. So there you go, we used half the parts in the whole set just to build the minifigure. Oh wait, no, I'm just kidding. We have to build his weapon, and then that'll use all the parts. And that's all you get in this set. I'm just kidding. It seems like it though. There's so few parts in these sets. So here's the minifigure with his lonely little staff, or spear, I mean. So he has a spear, but he can fly. Don't let that fool you. That spear's deadly when he's from the air, right? And then we've got 6 crystals. 6 of these chi crystals. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That are used as prizes for the actual game. So I'll put those to the side. In addition to that, there's these little pylons that we're going to make that uses 5 more of the crystals. So you have 11 total in this set. So if you're looking for a way to stock up on your little chi crystals, it's definitely this set. You'll get 11 of them. I think any fan of Chima really probably has a bunch of these, because every Chima set comes with 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, this one comes with 11 of them. So to say you need more is crazy. What are you building that you need so many of them for? Okay, so there it is. So we've got those pylons. They're going to be used for the game. And I haven't seen the instructions on this game, but from the first one I built, I kind of understand the concept behind these Speedorz. You know, it's a ripcord device that you race to something. You either knock something or grab something over, and knock something over or grab something, and then you win. Alright, so I didn't get back to our semi-rare pieces, and I just saw one that I just put on here. This little, I don't know what this is, some sort of torch assembly or something. It has one of these, let's see what they call it. They call it a mini sai. So it's a mini sai. This only comes in 5 sets in this color, which is Titan Metal. Is that the name of the color? Titan Metal. It's kind of a dark grayish metal color. Which 5 sets does it come in? Obviously this is one of them, so the other 4 is the Epic Dragon Battle from Ninjago from 2012, Palace Cinema. So these are the little pieces on top of the facade of the cinema. Batman, the Arkham Asylum Breakout from 2013, and the Turtle Lair Invasion that came out this summer, the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie set. So, kind of a rare piece, 5 sets. What else do we have in here that's semi-rare? The bat wings that we just saw, that we put on the minifigure. These are seen in only 3 sets. It'll be this one. I know it'll be the Raptor's Wing Striker, because I have that set, I've built it, I have a video of it, check it out. And Laveritus's Outland Base from 2014. So all new sets, this cool little wing that you clip on things. So that's rare piece, only see it in 3 sets. And what else do we have? Anything else? Everything else looks pretty common. Just scrolling down the list here. Oh, of course the Speedorz body is only seen in this set. The body pieces for all of these are pretty much just unique to these sets. That being said, you really can't use them for anything else. We've got one other piece that's shown as being only in 2 sets. I'm sure it's because of the color. It is this maroon colored plate with the let me see what they officially call it here. It's a corner plate 3x6. So it's a 3x6 plate with the corners cut off, and it comes in this new dark red. That's what the official color is, the new dark red. Kind of looks maroonish, a little maroon, like Aggie maroon color. But only in 2 sets. This set and the A-Wing Starfighter, Star Wars A-Wing Starfighter from 2013. So that's a rare plate. So those are the rare or unique pieces. Really, this is the only unique piece. The others can be found in other sets, just not very many of them. And if I didn't talk about a part, then it is super common. You could pretty much find it in almost any Lego set available, ever made. Period. End of story. Okay, so we're gonna build the Speedorz part first. And just like the other one we built, the Banana Bash, we put the minifigure on first before we put the frame on, because what the frame does, it is actually locks down that minifigure on there. It goes right over the legs, right there. So the minifigure is locked in until we pull the body off of this Speedorz. Until then, that's it. So this is what's crazy about these Speedorz, is you put the minifigure on, you put the frame on, and then normally what you do is you put a few other bricks on the bottom. You put one of these round inverted tiles on the bottom. And that's it for the Speedorz. I mean, you don't... Oh, check this out. I didn't realize there's 4 of them. So these rare wings that are only in 2 other sets, you actually get 4 of them in here. The other 2 sets, they're used just for the minifigure. Well, as far as I know the Raptor's striker is only for the minifigure. I'm pretty sure I have it sitting over there. I can go look. So there we go. There is the Speedorz. So of course you got your ripcord, slide it in a little hole here, and you give it a rip, and you can hear it spinning. That's how those work. The next page in the instructions is the diagrams to show you how the game is played. So quickly looking at it here, you have you and your friend bring your Speedorz, you lay out the gems, and there's a ramp that we're going to build. Jump the ramp, knock over these pylons. Whoever knocks over the most wins a card. You look at the card. If it matches to your figure, you get the amount of points shown, and then you get crystals based on how many points you get. Whoever gets the most crystals wins the game. That makes it easy enough to figure out by looking at diagrams. So no verbal instructions needed. I wonder if these are more popular than the Lego games that they don't make anymore. Because these don't seem to be very popular, to be honest with you. If they're always on clearance on Amazon, always sitting on the shelves at the grocery stores or the toy stores. I wonder if they're really that popular. They seem more fun. You know, pulling the ripcord and letting this thing take off. It's actually pretty fun. I've played with the other one for a little bit. I just don't know if it's marketed right. You know, if they were really that popular, you wouldn't be able to find them at the store. It's like everyone would be buying them. Alright, so this is the ramp that was built that's used to jump over this other piece that we're building right now, which is just some sort of, it's not really like an obstacle, it's just kind of like a little hoop you jump through. More like a goal post. Jumping through a goal post or something. We'll try it when we're done. Or I'll try it. You can just watch. I don't think we can try it. Meaning you and me. Unless you have one of these at home. If you have one of these at home, go get it and let's try it together. How's that sound? Then we'll try it. It's really nothing difficult at all about this build so far. And that's great, because if these things are marketed for kids, which they seem to be, I don't see a lot of adults buying these. The easier they are for the kids to build, the better. Nothing like having a kid get frustrated and never want to build a Lego again. Make it easy for the kids. Okay. Looking good, looking good. These bigger bat wings are cool. How many sets have these been in? 6 sets. Batmobile, of course. Arctic Batman, Freeze, Raptors, this one, the Batman Attack, and Batman. So it's like a bat only piece. You won't find it in bat related things. So all of the most recent sets this has been in is Batman stuff. And looks like I have every single one of these sets that it's in. So there. Take that. Can't get these past me. That's why I was wondering how many of these have been in, because they seem to be common, but that's why. It's because I've built all of these, or most all of these. I've seen them a lot. But that being said, the first time it came out was in 2012, in the Batman and Two-Face chase. So it was in that Batman set, 2012, and then it came out in the Mr. Freeze Arctic Batman set in 2013. So it was once every year until this year. It's been in 2 Chima sets and 2 Batman sets. Alright, so there's it. That's the build. Let's look at our extra pieces. Let's see, finishing off the instructions. All it does is show you the set kind of laid out. And then shows you the cool little checklist at the back. Shows you all the minifigures you can collect. So here's the little bat thing that you jump through, and I guess it's kind of cool. You can, it's on some hinged plates, so maybe it's that way so you can, you know, here's your ramp. Maybe you can make it a, you know, real narrow piece to jump through, or if you're not a very good aim, you can open as wide as possible and give you a good shot to get through. The only way to get through is to hit this ramp. And here's what's cool about it. The ramp has these little Technic rubbery axle pieces. So when the Speedorz hits it, hopefully this thing won't slide across the table or your floor. We've got 5 extra pieces. One of them is a Technic pin. Let me just zoom in a little bit here so you can see a little bit better. I said zoom. I said zoom. All right, so we have a Technic pin. We have a black lightsaber handle. You've got one of these rarish, kind of metalish size, a trans yellow stud, and a trans light blue 1x1 tile. So some cool extra pieces. I like the 1x1 tiles, and I like the Sai. All right, my remote is not liking the internet. So let's try this out. I'm gonna zoom out a little ways. I'm gonna aim it towards the laptop. That way, if it overshoots it. So here's the way the game's played. You lay out these pylons. I'm just gonna spread them out. You have this little piece. Still haven't figured out what that's for. Oh. Well, they never showed that in the instructions, but it shows it on the cover art. It shows him holding this. I'll put that in his hand. So he's got a spear and his little wand thing. And then you've got these little gems that, you know, whoever knocks down the most wins a gem based on the cards. And these are the cards. The sets come with them. I'm not opening them because I'm not going to really play the game. I'm just going to give this thing a few spins, see how it works. So here we go. And I missed the ramp. Let's try again. Let's see if we can hit the ramp this time. Move the ramp a little bit closer. Oh, I did it. It actually jumped pretty high. I actually jumped over my little gems there. So let me scoot it back a little bit. All right, here we go. Take 3. Of course that happens. I scoot it back and then it barely jumps over the thing. All right, take 4. There we go. All right, so this was a lot harder than the Banana Bash. The Banana Bash, you just zipped it down and it just had to hit the little tower thing. Pretty easy. This one you got to hit a ramp, jump over this obstacle, then knock over some pylons. So you've got little 3 things going on here, and you got to rip the cord. So this one's a little bit harder to play with. It's still pretty cool though. I'm not complaining because it was, like I said, $6, but it's nothing that I would normally buy if it was full price. I probably wouldn't buy it if it was, I still wouldn't buy it if it was half price. This was just an impulse buy. How can I say I wouldn't buy it if I did buy it? Forget that. Anyway, it's cool. I bet the kids love it. I hope the kids understand what it is and that they buy them. As an adult, they're all right, I guess. But if you're a kid watching this, I definitely say get it. There's a lot of playability with it. And, I mean, once you have this built, you can pretty much build any obstacle you want. You don't have to make this thing. Grab all your extra pieces you have laying around and build this fancy obstacle course that this thing has to go through. You know, the limits is pretty much your imagination. So that's it for this one. Appreciate you guys watching. Make sure to thumbs up if you like what you saw. Subscribe, check out all of our other videos. We've got one more of these to do that I got on clearance. So if you like this one, check out my previous one. Check out the one that was going to be in the future. And we'll catch you next time.